I went to my first card show ever, and here's exactly how it went. I've always wanted to go to a card show, so I find the prospect of meeting new people very daunting. I'm more of an introvert, so thinking of going to a card show, all the videos I see, there's tons of people, tons of booths, and it can be quite intimidating. I was very fortunate that a card show came very close to me, and it was relatively small. There was maybe a total of 10 tables, and maybe 6 out of the 10 were non-Pokemon related. So I walked through, it happened to be in a mall. Another thing, so many people, super daunting, and I am usually really intimidated by such a social situation. But I went with a friend of mine, we went and saw the booth. So the first booth that I went to was a really nice gentleman that had a shop in the top of the mall. Now, when I showed up, he had all kinds of modern and only 2 vintage cards. So I was taking a look at all of his stuff, and behind the counter, he had Prismatic Evolution, Celebrations EBTs, a Fusion Strike EBT for $95, which I was all about, but I didn't have the money because it was the first of the month. But then I saw these 2 vintage cards. It's a first edition Fossil Moltres, and it's the non-holo. And then also the Dark Alakazam from Team Rocket. This is also a first edition. So I picked these both up for $20, which was about the market at the time that I got them. And he had a small little wheel. So when I went to go to this wheel, it's $5 to spin it. And I just spun it, looked at my friend, and boom, I won 2 free booster packs. So that's super awesome. I won 2 free booster packs for $5. Now, whenever I did win, he said I couldn't grab the 151 packs or the Surging Sparks or the Prismatic Evolutions, which I respect the game. You know, I get it. So I asked for Paldea Evolved and Stellar Crown. So we're going to be opening this in just a moment. But after that, sadly, my phone did die. I went to the next booth and met these wonderful people, really some stand-up guys, awesome people. It is Shiny Ho-Oh TCG. I just followed them on Instagram a few moments ago. They were super awesome. We were all just throwing down and having a good time. I was talking about how I played Pokemon Sapphire for like 400 hours, how I had to learn Braille, and we were all just being really friendly with each other. And that's when it dawned on me, these situations don't have to be that daunting whenever you're going to a location where everybody there loves exactly what you love, and you guys are all there for the same reason. So because of that, I actually strongly encourage people to go to these things and go meet people that love exactly what you love. So in the midst of talking to them, I saw this Ivysaur from 151, and the centering's really good on it, and it had a fair market price of $35. I even looked it up later that day. It was the exact price that it was going for in the aftermarket. And I had been looking at it, I had it in my hand, and I was like, all right, guys, take it easy. And I started walking away with it in my hand. And they were like, whoa, you're gonna come rizz us up and then steal from us? So I felt terrible. If you guys see this, I'm so sorry about that. I just was so excited. I'd never been to a card show, and I was having such a wonderful time when I was really nervous about the entire situation, just because meeting people is very intimidating to me. So I got this awesome pickup from them, and they have a shop over there in Carlsbad, California. I'm probably going to go to their shop personally as well. They also hold a booth at the Ninja Exchange, which I believe is also in Carlsbad. So I'm going to be paying them a visit very, very soon, and I'm very excited to see them again. They were some real stand-up guys. If you guys are local in San Diego, I would definitely go give them a talk to. They are really cool. At that same booth, I wanted to show you guys the spread that they had. So at the very bottom, I saw this reverse holo Gengar. Oh man, I wish I had the scratch for it. I wanted this card so bad, but $500 is absolutely insane. And then whenever I went a little bit higher, they had these amazing, I forget what the name of it is, but it's the reverse holo foil that has the firework pattern. Here it is right there. And then at the very top, they had a row of bangers. Just beautiful cards, all worth so much. They were amazing. I wish I could have just picked up all the ones that I wanted. I've been trying to get that Giratina for so long now. At this point is when my phone died. So I actually went to the next spot, and this was an interesting booth because it was just a bunch of dudes that were like, yeah, we have a bunch of cards and we're trying to get rid of all the excess stuff that we have. And I saw this hollow foil base set unlimited Mewtwo. So I asked them how much they were willing to let it go for, and these guys were totally fair as well. It's got some silvering on the top here, and the back has a good amount of whitening. And instead of asking for, I think this goes for like $28 in near mint. Instead of asking for $28, they gave it to me for $18, and you know, I can have fun, you know, cleaning it and doing some content with it just to make it look really nice. And then after all of that, we realized, oh wait, we may have looked at all of these booths, but we can go all the way to the top, to the collection alley, and go look at every shop there. And I went to several different shops. I saw a Team Rocket Blastoise that looked so minty. I would have loved to get it and try and get it slabbed up. It was so minty. And the first place that we went to, everything was a little bit above market, which I get it. I respect the game, but I do wish that there was more of a fairness whenever it comes to pricing. That's why I like those other guys who were so polite to me. And then I ran into these two young guys. They were just sitting there in a little like 5x5 gated in area, and they had some cards, and they had a whole case of some vintage bangers. And I walked in, and this is the first thing that I saw. It's a Sabrina Alakazam for $30. I believe this was also market as well. I think it was going for $30, $50 whenever I looked it up and I saw it. And the only reason I grabbed this bad boy is whenever you take it out, this thing is in such good shape. It's got some very small micro scratches on the hollow foil, but what I really care about is the silvering on the edges. I can't fix silvering, and there's no silvering on this at all. I am so impressed with this. There's a couple of dark spots, but the silvering is non-existent. It's so amazing. I don't know if you guys can see that there's not really any whitening at all here. There's a little bit of a printer cut on this corner, but this is a super minty card. It is so amazing. I can't wait to clean this up and then do some measurements, and I'll probably get this put in a slab for my personal collection. I'm so happy I got this. I'm going to be going to that collector's alley again. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do a full tour of that collector's alley next time I go and get some really good footage of it, because I think it's such an amazing thing, and I'm happy to go to these things now that I understand that these people are pretty much just me. They all love the same thing that I do, and it's super awesome to run into people that love the same thing that you do. So these are the badass bangers that I got for, you know, a good amount. I was on a little bit of a tight budget here. And then now we're going to open these packs that I got for free because, you know, your boy actually got something great on the wheel. There was only one slot that said get 2 free packs. The rest of them, it was a pack taped to the wheel, and that was what you got. And so let's see what we got in these packs. Okay, reverse, and an Oricorio. That's all right. That's all right. I have some cool memories that will prompt me to go to other shows, and I'm definitely going to make sure that I'm prepared to take videos and show you guys the whole experience. And I hope that I can encourage you guys to go and meet people in the community and have an amazing time making fun memories. All right, there's the first reverse. Oh, and we get an illustration rare. No way, dude. Free pack, buddy. Free pack. And what is behind it? A normal hollow Ledian. No way, dude. A Milcery. I don't believe I've actually ever seen this Pokemon. But we have an illustration rare, fellas, from a free pack that I won at the card show. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. It doesn't get better than that. I am so happy that I just pulled that. That is so amazing. So I encourage you guys to go out there, go to your local card shows. I'm surprised I haven't gone to one yet. They have them every weekend here in San Diego County. San Diego County is huge, and they have one every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in multiple locations. And again, I found the prospect super daunting. I had a blast at the mini one that I went to. I encourage you guys all to go to one, meet some people, make some connections, and have a good time. So until next time, much love to you all, and may the Gamba gods be with you.